what's going on to Gaming Master here, and welcome to Spongebob Squarepants Lights, Camera, Pants, the first Let's Play of 2018. This is a game, again, I've had for, I think, 12 years now. I think. Something like that. It's been over a decade, I'm pretty sure. And this is a game that it's kind of like, you go through all the locations. I'll explain more of it once we get into it. The basic gist of it is, it's kind of like Wii Party in the sense that you get to play a bunch of mini-games with a bit of a story to it, and there's 3 different levels: bronze, silver, gold. I'll explain all that once we get into the main game. I won't waste your time on the bland Xbox menu. I'll just pop the disc into the system and see you guys on the main menu.
Games.
Spongebob Squarepants Lights, Camera, Pants. And despite what you may think, no, it's not a fighting game, even though they all look like they're ready to beat the living heck out of each other. Okay, if you don't recognize the shark guy, don't worry, you're not meant to. So, this game has a few different modes: story mode, tournament mode, and single audition mode. In translation, this is your, story mode. This is where you get to play a series of, I think, 5 minigames, and in this mode you have to play a single minigame. So, we are going to be doing the story mode, and I might do a few bonus episodes with some friends on a tournament, although I don't even know if I have enough Xbox controllers to do that, but I guess we'll talk about that when the time comes. But for now, we will get into the story mode. We're going to start a new game, save. We're just going to start an empty slot. You are about to enter Bronze Story Challenge. Enter Bronze Story Challenge. This game has 3 different difficulty levels. You start with Bronze, then you finish Bronze, you go to Silver, you finish Silver, you go to Gold. That's the whole game. So, it's kind of like Mario Kart in the sense you do 50cc, 100cc, and 150cc, except that this time there's no stupid mirror mode that should never have existed. So, let's enter Bronze Story Challenge. 1 human player, that would be me. And we're going to use a different character each time, but once you pick your character, you stick with it. Who should we use? I think, we got to start with SpongeBob, and we'll do medium to start out with. And now we get to pick the other guys, so let's have Patrick be player 2. No, I'm not going to do anything outrageous for the first one. I'm just going to keep everything normal. Although you can make things easy by making it easy for you, and then hard for... No. Yeah, easy for you, easy for everyone else. For you, it's how hard do you want it to be, and for them, it's how smart do you want the AI to be. I'm just going to keep everything normal for now. We'll do Sandy normal, and then Squidward normal. Okay, so we have me set with my difficulties medium, and then medium opponents. I think this is a good setup for Bronze, since I haven't played this game in a while. It's going to be the first time we played it. So, let's just get into it.
Gil Hammerstein speaking. Sure. It's so nice to... Okay, yes, sir. The plans are all in place. I'm down at the Mermaid set now, and I am confident we have found the... Yes, sir. I'm aware how important the anniversary special of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy is, and I'm completely convinced... Yes, sir. Sure. We'll put all the contestants through their paces, see how they do in the 3 scenes, and the one that performs the best will get the part. Yes, sir. And the most popular contender overall will get the coveted supervillain role. Good one, pal. I am so sorry, sir. So sorry I called you that. I just got a bit carried away with the moment. It won't happen again. Yes, sir. Okay. Just leave it to me. I'll take care of everything. Miss Pennington, get me the first contest host on the line. No! Bubble Bath! I I couldn't have picked a greater culinary connoisseur to judge the best waiter.
No, you could not. My superior gastronomic and gourmet skills will sort the majestic from the meek.
Uh-huh, right. So how is that high-fat, high-carb thing working out for you anyway?
Fine. Thank you very much.
Anywho, just make sure you sort the good from the bad.
Of course I will. That's why you chose me.
Right. I'll be waiting.
Okay, so the basic story here is that they are filming a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy movie, and they need some extras. They need people to help play the roles throughout the scenes. And the first character they need is a waiter at the Burger King. At the Burger King. Okay, no, at the Krusty Krab. So that's what we are auditioning for right now, and the way they decide to audition these guys is through a series of minigame tournaments for some reason. But hey, it doesn't really matter because the gameplay's so fun. Anyway, the first minigame, or audition, whatever you want to call it, is to flip Krabby Patties to your teammate. Catch Krabby Patties that come to you, throwing them to waiting customers. It's been a while since I played these games, so I'm probably going to be a little bit rusty at them, but let's look over the controls. Flip your patties, stand under flying patties to catch them, and you flip using the A button and move using the left stick. Green chum bucket patties are bad, flick them away using X or B. Patties dry out and turn to ash if left too long, remove ash A. Alright, let's play it. Let's go Squidward as my teammate this time. Okay, flip to you, flip to you, flip to you. Alright, so the basic gist of this game is, like I said, you're flipping patties to each other, and some games are free-for-all, some games are two versus two games. It just depends on the game mode, but I believe every single game in the Krusty Krab is a 2 versus 2 minigame. I think that is the case. And my general tip to you is to just try to keep your eyes to the sky. Don't do that. Squidward, please don't catch that. Squidward, please don't catch that. Okay, good. My AI teammate was smart. I did not mean to do that. I was just about to say keep your eyes to the sky so you can watch where they're gonna land. It's hard to judge which machine they're gonna land at before they land, but just try to keep your eyes on the sky while also on the grills. And also don't try not to have a trigger finger. Try to wait until it's all the way up so that you don't do what I did, which is flip a chum bucket patty over there. And we have a 20 patty combo. We are rocking this place. I may need, oh yeah, that was close. I haven't had a chum bucket patty in a while. Perfect round. Okay, as someone outright forgot to start to speed up. As someone who hasn't played the game in a while, I am satisfied with the perfect round. And Squidward has a 10 patty. Okay, got it. And we're going. Oh wait, wait a minute. How did I get a perfect round if I flipped the chum bucket? I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. Oh, darn it. Oh well. Okay, definitely a little bit rusty, but hey, I did it again! I did it again! I'm not taking my own advice. I am not taking my own... Okay, don't have a trigger finger. I need to take my own advice and just wait a little bit to make sure it is in fact a Krabby Patty I am flipping over to Squidward and not a... There we go. Haha, be gone, ye. And they have a 10... Wait, I didn't even check the score. Oh, we're gonna win, easily. We are easily going to win, and also... An interesting thing, actually no, I won't go into it, I'll say that to the end of the video, that happens with 2v2, because obviously there can only be one winner, there can only be one person to play the waiter, so how are you going to decide that? I'll let you find out at the end of the video. But for now, let's just focus on getting these patties back and forth. Oh dear. Hi, how you doing? Gotcha. 10 patty combo, okay. They're going to get really fast now. And I'm pretty sure we keep the same partner throughout the entirety that we're at the Krusty Krab. I don't think we change partners. We might, but I'm pretty sure we don't. So, I'm pretty sure that's the case. I did it! Okay, good, Squidward didn't catch it. Oh, my trigger finger is going to be the end of me. I guarantee you it will be the end of me. Got it. Okay, let's just wait. Gotcha. And, I mean, we're going to win anyway. There's no way they can catch up in 30 seconds. 20 patty combo. Oh, gotcha. Also, I don't know how they calculate the combos, because I'm pretty sure, one, I've flipped chum bucket patties in there, so maybe it's just... how many I've caught or something? I don't know. I did it again! I did it again! I even waited! Ah, oh, darn it. Like, oh, I'm gonna need to get better when I bump the difficulty up for future, for silver and gold. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. And I did it again. I freaking, okay, that's actually aggravating me now. You've unlocked a new action figure. and easily in the lead. And that's the bar we have to cross over in order to get the audition roll, so we will see how that happens. And if nobody hits the audition roll bar, we replay the events. You have to, basically the points you earn are popularity points, and the more popularity points you have, the more likely you are to get the roll, and the person with the most points in the end is the winner. Do you want to save your game? Yes, we'll save it in New Game Bronze. Thank you. Next game. Order up. Work together, making and delivering food to hungry customers. Waiters, take a customer's order and remember it. Take order using A. I love this game because it takes a lot of teamwork. And move to the counter and repeat the button combination. Move with the left and right arrows and repeat combination. And then for the then you take the finished meal to the correct customers, collect tray A, deliver tray A. Now, as for the chef or the cook, wait for an order, then move behind the food benches. Now, where this all goes south is if you end up with a partner from food items on tray collect food A who doesn't really know what they're doing, which oftentimes happens with an AI partner. This is best played with another person so that you can kind of know what you're doing, although in my experience sometimes that's worse. But hopefully this goes well, since I didn't make my team, I didn't make the AIs stupid, I just made them average. Okay, and they're serving first. Okay, so what am I gonna get? I'm gonna get a burger. So you step in front of the thing, and then you hold down the A button, and then once you have the order ready, run over to the right and put it on the table, and then you move on to the next one. My tip to you is completely ignore whatever the other person is doing. It does not matter because everything they're doing will show up on your screen. The only thing, unless you're playing as the waiter, the only thing you need to keep your eye on is the table in the middle so that you know when you have an order or a tray to deliver. But as the cook, everything that you need to know will pop up in the center of the screen. Just focus on getting the right order down. So this one's 2 burgers, so I'll get 2 right away. And then grab this drink right here. And they are actually in the lead, so that's not good. Okay, let's get fries. Get another set of fries. To the left, get a burger. Oh, they're kicking our butt this time around. Okay, come on, Squidward, deliver the tray. Take an order, give it to me. And we got it. I don't think there's actually any correlation between the buttons that are on the tray and what ends up getting served. Although, if there is, then that's something that could be useful if you play this competitively, which I don't think anyone's playing this game competitively. Especially since, A, there's no online play, B, it's 12 years old, I think. Something like that, I don't know. Come on, give it to me. What do you got? You have a burger and 2 french fries. Some people just order a drink. Oh, we're catching up. And, okay, this is when we swap places. Yeah, about halfway through the round, you swap places so that I'm now the waiter and Squidward is the cook. Alright, what do you have? You have XAA, so go to the counter and then do that. And now we can do absolutely nothing until Squidward takes the orders, which unfortunately is sometimes a slow process. But we might be able to make it back. Come on, we got you. Take it. And now we're waiting for your order. And, okay. As the waiter, you want to keep an eye on 2 things. The tray in the center, or the table in the center of the area, and new customers as they come in so you can take their orders immediately and get them over to the kitchen. Those are the 2 things you need to keep your eye on. And then beyond that, you are pretty much set. Take it, and move to the left, BAA. And we're catching up, we are catching up. We might just be able to do this. We might just be able to pull off a win. Squidward just has to hurry up a little bit. Give me the tray, give it to the guy on the right. I'll take your order. Oh, we were in the lead for a second, Da-da-da-da. Go do it. Come on, Squidward. We got this. I believe in us, Squidward. We can do this. How ironic is it that Squidward and SpongeBob are the ones working together on this? BXB. Come on. Let's do it. I believe in the power of Squid Sponge. Whatever. Squidward, SpongeBob tentacles, I think. There was an episode where the 2 of them were fused together like Canderemy for Phineas and Ferb. What? I picked it up. Where'd it go? Where did the tray go? XAA. Gimme. There we go. Alright, Blue. Come on. What? The BXA. Come on. Alright. And you're gonna move in. Here we go. Oh, are we gonna be able to win? I don't think so. I don't think we'll be able to pull off a win. This might... well. Well, we gave it our best shot. Yeah, lost by 30 points. That was a close round, though. That was fun. Love this. And where does that put us in standings? We're still in the lead, but this next game is going to make or break whether or not we get the roll. So, you're going to have to be careful about that. Do you wish to save your game? Yes, I do wish to save my game. Game successfully saved. Alright, on to the final game, the Bouncers. or together bouncing packages into the storeroom of the Krusty Krab. Move to the squares of your own color. This is probably the one that requires the most teamwork, because you have to be entirely in sync with each other, which is difficult when you're playing with an AI. So we'll see how this goes. Move to squares of your own color, bounce packages on trays above your head, stand under packages to bounce them. It sounds like a simple concept, and it will start out simple. It will start out very simple, but it's going to get hectic really quickly. So let's see. Okay, so a package is going to come in the door. It's going to first bounce off of me, and then it's going to bounce off of Square. I'm going to wait here until every single package hits me, move to the right, and then again wait until the last package hits me, move to the right. As a general rule of thumb, don't move from your spot until the last package hits you. You can only hope that the AI or your partner does everything that he or she is supposed to do, but that does not correlate to you. You just have to focus on what you're doing. Wait till the last package hits, and then move. Let your AI partner do what he has to do, and if you look at the bottom, our competitors do not have any team coordination. I'm not looking at the bottom all that much because I'm focusing on what we're doing, but as the viewer, you can look at the bottom and observe their coordination, or rather their utter lack thereof. You'll notice this time we have to break from the pattern a little bit because it is getting a little bit more hectic, but as a general rule, don't move until everything in the immediate vicinity has changed positions. You'll notice again it's getting a bit more hectic, but try to judge things that are closest to the ground and hit those first. Oh no! Oh, I missed it. Okay, that's our first loss. We're fine. First loss. That's the first package that we lost. And this is going to be the last one for the round, and then things are going to pick back up again. Let's get back into our starting positions. This is when we swap places, which is to say the order of the tiles on the floor switches around. So it doesn't have a huge impact on things, but, you know, it can offer a little bit of challenge. This time, hit things twice for this first round, and again, the same rule applies. Don't move until the last thing hits you. That's the general rule of thumb. And then once that does, move over to your position. And I almost messed that up. Alright, we got this. And move it over. Wait till the last thing hits me. Hopefully Squidward goes to get it. Yep, Squidward went to get it. And we got it. And we're good. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to win, but I would like to try and keep the streak going. Looks like we just fell a little bit behind with order up. Ah, okay. So I just tried to use the D-pad to move. Don't do that. Using the D-pad to move is not as responsive as just using the control stick, at least in my experience. Maybe it works better for you, but for me personally, the D-pad just does not work. Okay. We got this. We got this on lockdown. And over to the right. Wait for that barrel to hit me, and then move back over to the left. We should have this on lockdown. We have 2 minutes to go, and I think, is this going to be the last one of the round? I think this might be the last set of packages of the round. Yes, I do believe it is. We're going to switch one last time for the final round. Alright. Let's see how this goes. This one's going to be a little bit faster, and it's going to require a bit more swapping. Basically, just this time you have to actually watch where things are going to land. As a general rule of thumb, it's going to require you to switch places a bit more irregularly, rather than just being in a simple, straightforward pattern. But it shouldn't be too complicated, just kind of, in general, the pattern of which things appear follows a similar pattern each time, so it's basically kind of a crisscross pattern. It's nothing particularly special, but it's hard for me to explain. That was my fault. You just have to watch where things are going to land, which oftentimes relies on keeping your eye on two things at the same time. But you should be able to get into a pretty solid string of things. So if you're the first player here, it's going to be, I think, the first one, the last one, the middle one, then back to the first one. And if you're the second, and then back to the last one. And then, okay, I'm not going to keep an eye on the second one because I'm just trying to win, because they might, now they're not going to catch up. There's a minute left to go, and it looks like there's going to be one final run after this one because the timer has frozen. Let's just work together to get this up there, and we're good. Swap places one last time for the final minute of gameplay, in which things get super hectic. You can see they're bouncing at the speed of sound. Not really, but you know, you get what I'm trying to say. They've exaggerated a little bit. Again, I don't think they're going to catch up, but there is always a chance, so we can't let our guard down for a second. And also, the way we're going to do this is we're going to do one location per video, so we're going to do Burger King this episode, and then Goo Lagoon next episode, because the Goo Lagoon is the next area after this one. Oh, that was my fault. I lost concentration for a split second because I was trying to think of the mini games in Goo Lagoon, and a few of them came to mind, but we lost this game as a result, so we gotta not do that. You'll notice that in due time, like right there, we're gonna start switching almost at the same time. Ah, that was my fault. So we're gonna be so in sync with each other that we're gonna start moving places almost at the same time because of how hectic this is. And 13 seconds left to go. I think we got this on lockdown. Yep. The final countdown timer is going. I think we got this. Easy win. And can we get the last one in before the timer goes? No, we cannot. Alright. You've unlocked a new artwork reward. 1,822 points, but there's a problem. Squidward and I, we're best buds. We've been on the same team the whole video. But there can only be one waiter. So what do we do now? You're about to find out. Rock, paper, scissors, or as I like to call it Rochambeau. Blow bubbles into rocks, paper, or scissors to beat your opponents. Rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, and paper beats rock. Wait for the count, and then choose a bubble shape. Y for rock, X for paper, A for scissors. Let's do it. Play. We're gonna start off with rock. Let's see who wins. I win! Okay, so he played scissors this time. And since he probably thinks I'm gonna go rock again, so we're gonna go scissors this time. Since he's probably gonna go paper to try and cover rock. Again, I'm not an expert Rochambeau strategist by any stretch of the imagination, but just trying to apply a little bit of logic. And nope, he... Alright. That's fair. So, you know, I'm gonna go scissors again. Just because I think this time he thinks I'm gonna go rock. Hope I'm right. It's a draw. It is a draw. We're going back at it again. I'm gonna keep paper, because he's probably gonna go rock to try and counter scissors. Back at it again. Okay. So with that in mind, let's do paper again, because now he's probably gonna go rock. Because he thinks I'm gonna go scissors to counteract paper, that he's probably gonna keep that. Nah. I win! Yes! Logic gets me the victory. Good. I hate it when it comes down to rock, paper, scissors, or Rochambeau. I almost caught the controller as it slipped away from my lap. But logic gets you through. Thinking about how your opponent is thinking, even when it's an AI, gets you the victory. GG. And I have the role of the waiter, and now we get to watch the scene as it's being filmed, which is an added little bonus of this game. So, I will let you guys enjoy the Krusty Krab scene of the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Man movie. Quick warning, though, these scenes are being filmed way out of order. So, this is, I think, in the middle of the movie that we're going to see at the very end of the series, once we film everything. So, yeah, it's going to be way out of order, so don't be alarmed if you're a little bit lost.
Bubble Bath, how did the waiter trials go?
As I suspected, they were all terrible. It was a complete and utter waste of my valuable time.
Just tell me who the winner is.
It pains me to say this, but the only mildly competent one was Squarepants.
Fine. That wasn't so hard, now was it? Get Mr. Squarepants down to the Krusty Krab set.
The Krusty Krab, home of the world-famous Krabby Patty. And today, it is...
Hey, buddy! I'm narrating this scene!
Pardon? Ooh, sorry. My mistake. Please, carry on.
Thank you. The Krusty Krab! Here we find Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy sent to find the sneaky hermit. But the hermit is not here. Only tasty and nutritious meals at affordable prices.
Ooh, monsieur, that was very good.
Why, thank you. I have had some training and... Hey, is this thing still on?
The barnacles.
Oh, come on, Mermaid Man. That shady character at the beach obviously sent us on a wild goose chase. Don't be silly, son. There are no wild geese here. We're at the bottom of the ocean. Waiter.
Oh, jeez. Ah, yeah. Huh.
A little more pepper, please. I sure do love it.
Pepper up!
A little more. More. A little more, thanks. Just a bit more.
How about you just keep that pepper?
Thanks. I sure love that pepper.
Hey, oh, we're wasting time. We should be out finding the sneaky hermit.
Did you say sneaky hermit?
Yes, I did.
The hermit used to be in my tap dancing class.
Well, that's a coincidence.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any idea where this hermit is now?
Nuh-uh.
Well, have you seen anything suspicious?
Would suspicious be like, seeing Man Ray drag a wriggling sack into the chum bucket, perhaps?
I call that suspicious.
'Cause no one goes into the chum bucket.
When did you see this?
Now, out the window.
Merciful muscles, Mermaid Man. We've got work to do.
To the chum bucket!
Thank you for coming to the Krusty Krab. Please come again!
Oh, yes. Thanks. Now where was I? Oh, yeah. To the chum bucket away!